We're live.
Hey.
Fucking liar.
We are live.
We're not.
We are.
Starting soon, guys. Just waiting for Christian. What?
That was in the chat a while ago. Anyway. How you guys doing? How you doing? Welcome, welcome.
Welcome.
Hello.
You're all banned.
What?
We got
Welcome.
Skittles
You're
joining us
banned,
today.
you're
You've
banned.
seen face reveal time.
Ooh.
I think it's-
Yeah, that's what Skittles looks
I
like.
just showed it a couple times on my YouTube channel.
Yeah, there you go. He looks like Spencer.
I don't watch his YouTube channel, so. First for me.
I don't know.
Creature Hub. Creature Hub.
So.
I know
Okay,
you're talking.
so-
You saw a couple pictures of the first time I was on Skype, and you just said, that face looks creepy.
That face looks creepy.
Damn, that's scary, son.
Yeah, those were your exact words.
Mine?
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
I said it was creepy.
No, Brad did. He's like, I'll never get used to that face.
I never saw your face.
That was
until,
me?
like, just now.
Come on now. Right?
When did I
Over
say
here.
that?
Yes, that was you that said that.
When did I say
Like,
that?
when I first, the
hell?
when I first started,
What the fuck
when I
is
first,
Everybody's phone's going off. Like, what the hell?
It's so golden, though.
What the hell
like,
is
when I
this?
Come on.
first,
Someone text me. Someone
the
text me.
first few times
We got,
I,
like, favorited.
did
What the
NewN chat,
heck?
like,
I
I
got-
did, like,
I saw it, too.
I put my face as my profile picture, and you were like, I'm never gonna get used to that face.
We got favorited by a bot.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, cool. Bots. Yay.
Like, this makes it look like, just this fucking thing makes it look really suspicious if we use this.
What?
Whoever just
How's my
favorited
quality
us.
of the...
Like, that really
Oh,
makes
yeah.
it suspicious if we use this.
'Cause
I
we're gonna
really
use
don't
it,
like
right?
that. I hate bots. Fuck them.
What?
It's like it's like Twitch boosters, like whatever the fuck something just favorited one of our tweets. It kind of makes it look like we use them, and we don't. So
Start.
Yeah, not really.
what do you mean? What do you mean? Not really? We just don't. Like straight up, we don't use bots. Fuck those.
I mean, well, that's what I meant. Like, it doesn't really mean like we have that stuff.
I know. I just don't like seeing that kind of stuff.
Hey, technical artist at Tripwire Interactive, follow me on Twitter.
All right.
Good for fucking you.
I was
Great.
just saying. Oh,
Good.
sorry, you're
Great.
sorry.
Why you gotta be mean?
Okay.
Fuck. Good.
Dude, I'm going through our YouTube right now. We need to upload more. We don't have
Well,
that
we
many.
have like no video.
Yeah,
Yeah, we don't do shit on it.
We don't have that many videos.
I feel like there should be like a big like.
What's first on the
change.
list?
What, to the
I need to
YouTube?
see how
We already
this
have
shit
huge
is.
changes coming to the
My
Twitch.
My fucking...
Yeah, but let's.
Ugh.
And next noon at night, we're probably gonna be switching back to 720, just so everyone knows.
New
Yeah, my
Coke.
internet quality's not... Or
Soda
my video
brand-
quality's not that bad.
Soda brand fans mark 30 years since failed introduction to a sweeter version of the beverage. Coca-Cola is trending right now.
For what?
I'll have Skittles know that Coca-Cola is trending.
Yeah.
What'd they do?
Oh, trending.
Just so you guys know, I may cough. Like, it's not like the normal cough.
He
it's
may
like
die.
Yeah, he might
I'm
die.
gonna
We just
die,
don't know.
cough.
He's probably gonna die on stream. We're just saying that.
You gonna start this off? Or no?
Aaron's like, come on.
It's like,
please
come
let
on,
me
goddamn.
live."
Well,
God damn it, guys.
All the
Come on.
publicity of me dying.
So as you guys can probably tell by the title, we're gonna talk about trailers.
Skittles dying.
Oh, I got one
And
more. I
Skittles.
have one more to add.
I think you already told us what it was.
No.
What dear? I'm also really tired,
Okay.
so I have work tomorrow.
I will put it in Skype.
Oh,
yeah.
great.
just him or like? Because I know there's more characters that are coming.
Yeah, I
out.
know. We'll talk about it later. All right. So,
I played
Anyways.
that game.
first topic. Anybody? Or do you want me to roll the trailer?
Star Wars.
Huh? I don't think we should play the trailer. But
No, we're gonna play the trailer.
We're playing Star Wars.
We can
trailer.
play the
Okay.
trailer because we're kind of reviewing it, and which falls under fair use, so we can.
Play that Star Wars trailer.
Here, let me bring that up.
Yeah, and Skittles can watch it.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
Christian, what are you
Watch
playing
it.
H1Z1?
I'm not.
The fuck you doing?
I was clicking it to see if there was an update, and it like auto played because of the double click.
Roll the trailer.
Roll the trailer.
I'm playing Hell on Earth right now in KF2.
Oh, hold up. Something fucked up. Here, let me switch stuff around. There we go.
Welcome to NewN chat.
Alright, here we go, boys.
Let's go, boys.
Yeah. Lucasville.
Blow up and die everywhere.
Shh.
The force is strong in my family. My father has it. I have it. My sister has it. You have that power too.
Sounds like one machine going off in the background or something.
Probably my fan. I mean,
It's a loud ass fan.
is it my fan? Yeah, it could be. I don't know.
Chewie, we're home.
Alright. So,
All right.
who is
yeah.
hype? I'm hype.
I mean, I'm pretty hype.
Raise your hand,
See, the thing is, like, I don't want to raise my hand right now.
you little shit.
But like, you see, the thing is,
We were let
Hands
down
up.
by
Hey,
those.
whoa, whoa,
We were
whoa.
let down by the prequels, which are made by completely different people. And I'm still not
gonna say
hyped.
that.
Who wants to start here? Who wants to start here?
I didn't think the prequels were as bad as everyone said they were. They weren't good, but they weren't as bad as everybody said they were.
I don't
Okay.
get why everyone said the prequels were bad. I don't get it. In fact, the prequels are the first movies I watched in the series.
Who was? It was like the young
Hey,
Luke Skywalker or something. He's like a little shit.
It's Anakin.
You mean like Anakin
Anakin, yeah.
Skywalker?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know which one. I haven't. I
Well-
haven't seen the prequels, so I need to watch those. But like,
Yeah,
I've watched the
Star Wars.
original trilogies, so I know everything that happens in those and leads up to this. So,
Well,
but Anakin, like, I saw one part about it. Like, I saw a couple clips of it, and I'm just like, this kid is like a whiny little shit. I don't like sand.
well, I
It gets everywhere.
I don't like sand. It's cause.
It gets inside me in places I don't like.
who wants to? You know,
Sorry, Anakin, you got sand in your vagina?
stir it up.
Yeah. So this trailer, what hype? Any hype?
I mean,
I
like,
am as fuck.
I'm expecting good things out of it. It's J.J. Abrams, for fuck's
Yeah.
sake. So,
Like,
I mean,
from
like,
what
we
we've
can expect
seen.
to see a few lens flares. Lens flares.
Remember, it could possibly be the worst thing ever created.
That's possible.
I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it.
I highly doubt it.
There's no way it's worse than like. What was the worst one? I always hear either episode 1 or episode 3. Episode
One.
2?
Hated.
Two. I say it's
I've
two.
always heard 1 or 3. Those are like those are the ones I hear.
I liked 3 because I liked the end battle between Anakin and Obi-Wan, and it was like super fucked up. I was like, damn, that's dark.
I'm not talking about the prequel, I'm talking about the trailer.
It's dark,
Now,
like Batman.
First of all, I like the first shot where it just opens.
Oh
and
yeah,
have
with the
music
pod,
and
with the pod that just like goes by.
and you just see the destroyed.
Yeah, the Star Destroyer like in the
I
dirt.
was like,
That was a
Dude,
really
the
cool
first
shot.
time I saw
I
that,
watched-
I was like, damn, they're doing this right.
It reminded me.
I was like,
I
that
don't know
was
if you
such
guys
a
ever
perfect
played-
transition into it. I was like, damn.
I don't know if you guys ever played or like seen The Force Unleashed, the game.
I've heard about it.
I have
wanna play
played The Force Unleashed.
I had it
I
on
might have
PS3 and I
played
played
that.
it forever ago.
I think
But
I-
there's a part where your main character
that
is
on
named
Nintendo
Starkiller,
DS?
and it might be, I don't know.
Let me look that up.
But he pulls down a Star Destroyer from the sky, like using the Force. It was like one of those cool moments. That's what it reminds me of, though.
Yeah, I played this game. Yep. Force Unleashed. Yeah, I played that.
Yeah, it was a good.
What I like
The
about
one,
this trailer.
It was like at the end where you had to
Like, they have-
choose either between like Darth Vader and the
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah, I played it.
I got the black lightsaber. It looks so fucking sick.
All right,
It's like the
so
coolest looking lightsaber.
if there's one thing that I really like in this new trailer, it is. Here, hold up. Let me go back into full screen here. Oh, wrong thing. All right.
Well, I'll take turns.
Where is it? Okay. There's this, which has, you know, all of the new troopers looking swig.
Yeah, I
I
have
love
to
that.
say, the
And-
new Stormtrooper helmet actually looks pretty cool.
Oh yeah,
Those are
I like
sand
it. It looks pretty nice.
They're sand troopers.
These aren't
Yeah, it
sand
looks-
troopers.
Looks a lot better.
No, they're
looks more
some
like
better.
future.
Yeah, they're stormtroopers.
Yeah.
But the funny,
Definitely
I
fits.
actually heard this, and the new, well, the Empire doesn't exist anymore. Now it's called like the First Order or something like that. And that's
Where'd you hear that from?
what this is.
Wait, what'd you hear?
That it's
Where'd
not
you hear that from?
it's not the Empire anymore. It's the First Order.
I heard that it's not the Empire anymore. That it's like remnants of the Sith. So
Yeah.
like it won't be the Sith.
Yeah.
Well, there's
So
still
that's
Sith
what
Lords there.
this
Something
is.
like that.
That's what, you know,
Oh,
right there.
focus. Focus.
So
Thank
that's
you.
what that is. So we finally get to look at that, which is pretty cool. Also, we get to see the clone, or the stormtrooper that is the chrome one.
Oh, I love that.
Dude, that looks
So
sick.
There were plenty of rumors about that.
I'm hyped for that guy.
There
Who
was
knows?
one that-
Maybe
What's up on Jedi?
I don't know if you guys.
I'm hearing
heard the
stuff
rumors
about Boba
that
Fett.
guy.
I'm hearing all this stuff.
That's what I was gonna say. The
Yeah,
rumors.
Boba
about-
Fett died.
But maybe not.
He got eaten.
Maybe he bust his way
Okay,
out
yeah.
and there he is.
He hunts. I know that clone. I know that trooper's supposed to hunt Jedi. That's his main job.
Yeah,
looks badass.
that
That
looks pretty
That's
cool.
it.
And the cape on him too looks pretty cool. Cuz it
That's
fits the new well, I mean, it's like the red and the black, so it fits what I just showed. Also, the X-wings looked pretty nice. There's what scene is it? Right
The
here.
part where they're all
Yeah,
flying.
where they're all flying over the water. That part
that
looked
dude.
really cool.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited for that part.
The TIE fighters.
TIE fighters look
That-
nice.
That scene where they're in the Star Destroyer and they're just firing and you just see troopers just fly and shit. Like, it
Is
hit.
this the teaser number 2 or the trailer?
This was
teaser.
teaser trailer number 2.
Okay.
It's more
But
like a
this
trailer.
is more of a proper trailer, though, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we haven't even gotten an official trailer yet.
That, and
This
the
is
main
just-
thing with this is
Yeah, but this is pretty good, so. A lot
main
of
thing with
people
this,
were
like, this-
confused by the Darth Vader helmet.
probably it's simple.
Because
Yeah,
they like left it or something.
No, do you not remember that he took his
got-
father's body at the end?
He got burned at Endor. Didn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah, at the end of the
he took his father's body at the.
Return of the Jedi. Yeah, he got
end.
burned.
I
That's
don't
what
know.
people were
but
saying.
There,
like,
there was
he's
like
gonna
some
blow up.
confusion behind
Oh,
it.
he's gonna
I don't know. I haven't watched Star Wars in a while, so.
You need to.
I need to rewatch it. I'm definitely gonna rewatch it before I go see the new one.
Uh-huh.
They
Oh,
might.
yeah.
I think they're gonna do the theater thing, but they're just gonna release them before the.
Oh, dude, can you imagine?
Like I go to the movies just to watch the original trilogy again. Like I'm down.
Yeah, I'll
like
do
all
that.
6
That'd be pretty
movies
cool.
though. Fucking focus for fuck's sake.
Yes.
You
I
have to
think
get
a
like,
lot of
Fighters.
people are saying that this is Luke Skywalker right here. The hood
Oh, with the robot hand.
with the robot hand
That's
and
Luke
the R2D2.
That's Luke Skywalker.
Yeah,
I knew it. I was like, that's Luke Skywalker.
looks like a
And
pretty.
then,
It
Is
looks
that
like the
black
hand-
armored stormtrooper like the guy you were talking about?
Yeah, the clear one?
the chrome one.
yeah,
yes.
Chrome.
Yeah, the chrome one is the one that looks
Future.
cool. Future. Oh my
What
god.
else? Oh, the BB-8. You see little
The
BB-8.
BB-8, dude. Like when I heard, I'm gonna go with like, Angry Joe on this one. When I heard that thing was real, like it's real. It's not CGI at all.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. They rolled it out on the panel.
Christian, do you not believe
Roll that
me?
out.
No, I know that.
Oh, okay.
They're making
But
a
what?
toy.
It's
They're making a
real.
robot.
It's like a little head on like a little soccer ball looking thing, and it like it's real, which is cool.
That's
What?
pretty cool.
And like a lot of people don't understand how it works, but like
I don't know how it works either.
think about it. It's probably like there's a magnet on like the
The
top.
what?
Like there's probably a magnet that can like position itself, and it'll like the head. It probably has like rollers and magnets on it, so it gets attracted to the magnet somewhere inside of the ball. And then there's
What are you talking
and then there's
about?
like probably like a little like a gyroscope kind of thing inside of it too. So yeah.
What thing are you talking about?
Here, I'll find it. It's
The-
it like
the
peeks
soccer
around a
thing.
corner.
Oh yeah, that thing. Yeah,
yeah.
what is that?
That's the new droid.
BB-8.
Basketball 8.
Oh, we also get to see the new lightsaber that everybody complained about. Oh, there's BB-8 right there.
Cross guard lightsaber.
Yeah.
That's fucking fantastic. I don't
Dude,
give a
I don't
bitch.
see why
That's
people are
fucking-
complaining about
fucking
it. It
crack.
looks pretty cool. We got to see like one swipe of it, but
Well, no, the thing that everyone like, it's not complaining. It's just more making fun of it because it looks silly. Is that what
I think it
people
looks
are
pretty
saying?
badass, to be honest.
Like I'm down for that.
Yeah.
More
This scene
interesting
right
than-
here, I love this one. He just flies off the edge right here. Just woo. But yeah, this scene right here, I really want to know what's going on right here. So
Wait, which one?
it'll, if you look at the stream right now, it's on there.
I know we got this.
But yeah, those TIE fighters look pretty sweet. And then
And like I remember,
there's also something where like you can really tell how much detail they paid attention to with like the originals. How just these windows, like Angry Joe pointed this out, whereas like these windows looked a whole lot like like it would have if it was in the original trilogy. Just like they really paid attention to detail in this movie, so should be really cool.
Yeah, hopefully it's good.
the new Star Destroyer. And I know, like I was listening to J.J. Abrams at the panel. He said that it was more practical effects. I mean, you have CGI
Yeah.
and everything, but it was more practical, and that's when he rolled the BB-8 out, which is amazing. So I can
And
see the
then-
practical effects in here. Like I can see that's real shit.
But of course,
happening.
the best scene in all of it,
We're home.
Oh, the ending.
Oh my
Yep.
god, yes,
the ending, that part right there.
Chewie. Or
Dude, Harrison Ford, like, yes, he got older, but dude, he still looks like a Han Solo.
That's Han
just
Solo, like-
legit, like it.
Yeah, no, he like legit just looks like an old Han Solo, not
like
like
yeah.
an
I was
old.
watching this with my dad, and my dad was so excited. Like I think he almost cried a little bit.
Yeah, even if he ages, you can still recognize him completely.
I like how
Yeah.
Chewie didn't age. Like he's fucking Chewie. Like he
Mhm.
don't age.
And everyone's
So,
like,
yeah,
well,
like,
maybe the Wookiee has a
obvious-
longer lifespan.
Obviously, they're gonna compensate for like older. You know how like actors are older. They're obviously gonna compensate for that in the movie.
Yeah.
Like, how many years do you think it's gonna be though?
They
What?
said, I think they said it's 30 years.
Yeah, it's 30
after
years
the-
after the original trilogy. And
30? Okay, I
Yep.
didn't
Yeah.
know that.
I
But
think
I
it's
like how
it's
they're-
30 years because it's been 30. It hasn't been 30 years since they last filmed the original trilogy, right? It hasn't been 30
1980s.
years. There's no way. It's been 30 years.
1980s.
Yeah, 1980s.
So I guess it has been 30 years.
30 years. I think it's longer, but like, what was it firmly gonna say?
If it comes out in, that means that the last movie of the trilogy came out 1986.
I
Damn.
don't remember the date was. But
There's no way that's right. But who knows?
But
Maybe it is.
Like, what I do like about this trailer is like the one even before, they always show the new characters that we're getting. Like they could have just shown like Luke's face, Leia's face.
Yeah,
or
they
showed,
could have made
you
it
know,
really easy, but they
But
made
they
it
stressed-
cryptic, and it's
yeah.
like, ugh, like you want more.
like not new people. Like they're stressing, hey, these are the new characters you're gonna see. This is what we're gonna focus mainly on them. We'll have the side legendary characters and everything, but we're gonna focus on the new guys. Which
Like,
I really
want to
like.
know who this is, like the girl.
What people are saying that it's Luke's daughter.
I could see that
Does Luke
because
even have a
there's
daughter?
there's the one scene where I think who is it? Okay, you
'Cause,
don't really
Luke's
see it,
saying-
but you see like he's talking like Luke is talking, and you see somebody hand over a lightsaber,
Yeah, it's
and
Leia.
everyone's like that's a female
My
hand.
sister.
It's Leia.
So yeah.
Well, like he's saying that she has it, I have it, and then
Yeah.
he says you have it, and I think that's the chick. I was like, are we gonna have a
That
female
makes-
Jedi?
yeah, I can see that.
I'm down.
Yeah, but then there's was it John Boyega? Is that his name?
Yeah, the stormtrooper that.
Yeah.
What I think is gonna happen, like he's a stormtrooper at first, and then he realizes, oh shit.
Yeah,
these
that's
guys
what
are-
a lot of people have thought. Is especially with this scene right here, where he's just kind of like, screw it, I'll go with you guys, kind of deal. That's what a lot of people said right there. So that's what a lot of people think that part is.
I mean, it's just a fantastic trailer. I mean, that's all I gotta say. It's perfect. It's perfect.
I like seeing the. Oh, I hit my mic. I like seeing this one scene right here where it has. I just realized you guys couldn't see what I just put on there, but this right here with the chrome stormtrooper, and he's like in the TIE fighter, so he's probably gonna be like a big part of the movie if he's also in a
Yeah,
TIE
it's shoot-
fighter.
He's shooting Han Solo.
Yeah.
He's in the Falcon.
Like Boba Fett reincarnate or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That'd be pretty cool.
What if it was?
Boba Fett never died. Like he
got
just- he
You got
didn't
eaten by
die.
the pit.
Yeah, that pit. I forgot the name of that
He
monster. but-
didn't. He didn't die.
He did.
He did?
No, he
He
didn't.
fell into that
He
pit.
fell into that pit with a mouth and he got burped up.
How did that happen?
It happened in the
in
movie.
the 6th movie.
I don't remember that.
Watch it.
Because you're a scrub.
But I just like the way that J.J. Abrams taking this movie.
Yeah,
like
it looks good. Detail is there. I love how it's not all CGI.
More practical
just-
effects.
It looks really nice. It really does.
I think it's gonna do
The directing
justice.
style also looks really nice too. Just from the trailer, like you could tell that there's like a really nice directing to it. So
I mean, it's just gonna be. It's gonna make so much money when it comes out. I don't even like.
dude,
I'm excited.
I've considered actually like going to the theater and watching this probably at like a midnight showing. I've considered it.
Everyone, their mom's gonna be at that movie.
It doesn't matter. You still get to see it like midnight. Like that's
Like,
like
I'm
this
not
is
going
one of
to
those
theater.
movies. This is one of those movies you want to do it for. I remember people that went to go do that for the Hunger Games. I was like, that movie's nothing. This movie, I might actually do it because this is Star
Like,
Wars.
this is gonna make a
different.
Like,
Yeah.
The only midnight premiere I've ever gone to is The Dark Knight Rises.
I went to the Godzilla one.
I've never been to one. So.
Godzilla.
Yeah, that was a good movie. I love that movie.
So,
Well,
yeah,
I
Dark
with
Knight
Aaron.
Rises is really good.
We did the Godzilla one.
Godzilla 2, 2016. I know it's 2017. Oh, it's 2018. Because Gareth Edwards doing the Star Wars movie, and then he's doing Godzilla 2.
all right.
So that was the Star Wars trailer.
Yep. Star Wars trailer. Hype.
I give it an 11 out of 10. I can't wait.
Yep. But I like how they make the
Hopefully.
trailer kind of cryptic too, to where they don't really show you everything. Whereas like most trailers, like nowadays, they usually show you everything, and it just ruins it.
It's a well-made trailer.
It really is. They show
Well,
you like
trailer should-
small cuts from each part that don't ruin anything.
Yep. Gives you questions, leaves you questions. Yeah, so yeah, that's it. Superman v Batman
Yep.
v Superman.
All right,
right?
now we're moving
yes.
on to the Batman
God.
versus Superman trailer.
Batman.
Oh, jeez. All right.
It says Batman on here.
It's like this movie, like honestly, is kind of pointless.
I
won't
know.
lie.
Whenever they announced like Batman versus Superman, I was like, but why?
Well, it's not even that. It's like it's kind of pointless because like, we
Superman
have-
could easily win.
No, it's not that. It's we already know. Like they end up teaming up for the Justice League. Justice League movie's already confirmed. So like, there's almost no point to this movie.
Well, let's play the trailer. Roll the
Yeah.
clip.
Here, we'll play the trailer.
We'll discuss.
CinemaSins, DC Comics, ding.
Is it really surprising that the most powerful man
Oh, did they make
in the
one?
world should be a figure of
They
controversy?
did.
We, as a population on this planet, have been looking for a savior.
We're talking about an alien whose very existence
They are not telling us the truth.
challenges our own sense of priority in the universe.
Human beings have a horrible track record of
Tragedy.
following people with great
Power
power.
corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely.
Maybe he's just a guy trying to do the right
We
thing.
know better now, don't we? Devils don't come from hell beneath us.
They brought their war here.
No, they come from the sky.
The world has been so caught up with what he can do that no one has asked what he should do.
That's how it starts. The fever, the rage, the feeling of powerlessness that turns good men cruel. Tell me, do you bleed? You will.
Okay.
Is that over?
So, yep.
Yeah.
All right. So, it's like in the beginning. Like in the beginning, they kept showing the fucking
Statue.
yeah. It was like the statue, and
Superman.
they had like news kind of in the background, and it was like, is he safe? Is he bad? Or
I feel like they're trying to make Superman out to be like a villain in this trailer, though.
Yeah, I know. Like
Well,
especially in the
You
beginning.
see, you see hints
like
of
they're
people,
like they're trying to contemplate whether he's trying to help them or hurt them, because he
It,
has
like,
like all these
It makes it
powers
seem
that
like
they don't
he's just like a
understand,
real
maybe.
dick, though.
Yeah, like I
people
don't.
see him as God.
I don't know how I feel about that though. Like it's just like I like Superman. Like I like Batman more, but
Yeah,
I
no,
like
I love Batman.
Batman's awesome.
Although I don't know how I. Okay, we'll get to Batman in a minute. First, let's go over Superman. But
But you've seen those little things that people are like worshiping him as a god because once they see like after the first Superman film, like, oh my god, this guy's basically like Jesus. If you think about it.
and you
just-
know there are people who like that.
like, there's like this one part right here. I don't know how I feel about this kind of a scene. Like, I understand it's Superman and whatnot, but it's just. It's so
Not Superman.
grainy. It's like that's one thing I hate about these Superman movies. Is like Man of Steel. It was super dark, and it was just like they released footage of what it would have looked like with color, like pretty much like all color, and it looks great. But when they like darken it and they make it all grainy, it just looks dumb.
They're making Batman look awesome. Like we want to cheer for Batman.
Okay, I'll get to him in
I
a
know.
minute. But it's just
And Ben Affleck was,
I don't know, like, wasn't this like the same exact scene that was in like the Like this looks like one of the scenes that was in Man of Steel. It's like I've never seen Man of Steel to be honest, but I've seen like parts of it, and just it looks, yeah.
Like, why are they bowing to Superman? Like, that's not Superman.
Man of Steel had its flaws, but for what it's worth, the action scenes were pretty well done.
But it's like
I heard some of it was cheesy.
One thing that really bothered me is just like the amount of destruction that was caused.
In which one?
In that movie, Man of Steel.
Well, that's why Lex Luthor.
The guy killed probably more than you could save.
Well, that's why Lex Luthor there. He's trying to turn the people against Superman. Say,
That's not even confirmed though, so we don't even know.
So Lex Luthor. That's damn, dude.
Like it's bound, yeah, that's bound to be the thing, but it's not confirmed.
And
I don't know.
Batman,
It's just I don't know if I like what they're trying to do with Superman. Like they're trying to turn him into like.
You don't like Superman.
Like he's a good guy, but then it's like, do we trust him kind of deal? And it's like, well, why do you trust Batman?
Batman?
Because he can't fly? Because he's not like a superhuman kind of deal? Like
probably because he's more human. Like he's just a human.
That's why, because he's human.
But it's like, I just feel like this movie's really gonna be Like I'm gonna watch it.
I don't know if I'm gonna watch it or not. But it's just like when they announced Batman versus Superman, I remember reading that and I was like, why? Like there's no point.
You know this was announced years ago though, right?
Yeah.
I saw whenever they like announced it at like a Comic-Con. I was just like, what?
This was on I Am Legend.
Yeah, I was on I Am Legend. But the release date,
never seen.
The release date on the billboard was 2012.
Yeah, I was like, I thought it was like 2011, whatever.
Well, like what I do give this credit for, like Ben Affleck as Batman, he looks huge as fuck.
Yeah, dude, like he
like
looked,
good lord, I was like,
he looked like a beast,
Batman.
Man.
Like
I do like them bringing back the actor from Man of Steel for Superman.
Yeah,
I like him as Superman. He looks like Christopher Reeve almost.
But I do actually
definitely is a good actor for the part.
I think that it's good that they changed away from Christian Bale for this movie because if they were to combine those two, I just feel like they wouldn't fit together very well.
Well, this is more a comic booky Batman, what they're going for here.
Yeah.
So like more like buff as fuck and has all the
very comic
short
story.
Although I don't know how I feel about this part right
talk
here.
like this all the time to disguise his identity.
Are you talking about when he's in the Iron Man suit? Because I can't see the stream.
No, it's the part where he's looking up and his eyes are glowing, and
that's
and he speaks, and it's like in this robotic voice, and I'm like, it's like they did that to where he doesn't even have to try to sound like a Batman.
They didn't show his actual voice. That's just the suit itself.
Is it? That's just the suit?
Yeah, because it's a different kind of suit.
But
like,
That's the fight Superman.
Yeah, that's what he uses to wear. That's what he fights Superman in. So it's not his actual suit. It's not his actual voice.
So the suit has a different voice from himself.
Yeah, it's like a voice like
okay.
Kind of
okay.
Yeah.
Wait, how does that even work though? It's like a solid piece of metal.
Don't.
Is that supposed to confuse Superman?
Brad,
don't question it. Yeah, like it's
DC. They can do whatever the fuck
confused.
they want.
I'll make you bleed.
But I don't know. It's
kind of dumb.
I don't know. It's really interesting to see what they're gonna do with this.
It's weird because
I don't know how I feel about this part right here too, where he just kind of like it's kind of the classic Superman kind of thing where Superman's up on the ground and he comes down and like lands on the ground kind of deal, like just kind of a cliche Superman.
Okay,
right there.
who the fuck? I hear that like 5.
Huh?
Christian, turn off your fucking phone.
Oh.
Keep hearing damn dude all the damn time.
Thank you.
I just put on vibrate.
You guys are
I don't
and shove it up your ass.
I don't know how I feel about this movie. It's just
I'm not excited for this movie to be honest.
yeah.
What?
Honestly, I don't.
You're not
really
excited?
I don't really care.
I'm
to be
excited
honest.
for Aquaman because Aquaman.
I mean,
I am
it'll
not
be
excited
interesting to
simply
see what they
because-
do, but in the end, I'm not really excited for it.
Well, it gets in the lower half of my most anticipated movies.
So yeah.
I'm not a DC fan. I like Marvel. So
I don't really care about either, to be honest. I like Batman, I like, you know,
The
a
reason,
lot of the Marvel ones. I don't know. I'm not really a huge super.
the reason
fan, so.
I don't, the reason I don't care about this movie is because like DC like movies aren't really done that well nowadays.
Oh
Like,
yeah, I know. It's just
Marvel
like right
movies
now, like ever
now
since
are done so much better.
yeah, like ever since Disney bought Marvel,
Like-
it's just they just pump out all these fucking movies, and it's like
But it's good.
now every movie's the
They're good,
goddamn
though.
same. It's just like fuck.
Yeah, but Marvel's
The
doing
Avengers
it right.
is really good.
Avengers was actually really, really good.
It's fantastic.
It was a good time when I watched it too. Aaron knows.
Of course, I know. But like what Marvel's doing was smart. They started with Iron Man, and then they just kept building with the individual 4 universe. What DC's doing, because they know that Marvel's taking their ass, is like, okay, we gotta have a Justice League movie as quick as we can. So we can't do individual Superman movie. Okay, we already did that. We can't have a sequel to that. We're just gonna rush to Batman v Superman to catch up with Marvel for Justice
But I don't
League.
think they're ever gonna top how good the
They'll never be
the
Marvel.
I mean like they're never gonna like DC is probably never gonna beat how good the Christian Bale Batman movies were.
Yeah, those are fantastic movies.
Like those are the
fantastic.
best Batman will ever get right there.
What?
Like hands
my-
down.
Christian Bale ones?
Like
Yeah.
Not Mac-
Oh, yeah, dude.
Like dude, when you think
Honestly,
of Batman
like-
now, you think of him as Batman.
when you think of Joker, you think of Heath Ledger.
Yeah.
No.
You
No.
think of me?
Dude,
Not me.
me, whenever I hear of the Joker, it's always Heath Ledger now. Like I could not think of
That's
anything
Heath
else.
Ledger.
I love Heath Ledger, man. He was a great actor.
Well, he was good, but I don't like him as much as like Mark Hamill does for the like the voice acting in the animated series. Have you heard his like voice acting in that show?
I've never seen the
I've
show.
seen that Batman show.
Like Mark Hamill, who is also Luke Skywalker, by the way.
Oh wait,
Like,
yeah.
He pulls off the Joker so well. It's uncanny how much he's like actually sounds like a deranged psychotic. Like he becomes one with that character.
I don't know. Jack Nicholson did a great job with that.
Jack Nicholson's
Joker.
good. Bitch, tit.
No, I
Yeah,
think it's
he did good too.
All right. So
Sorry,
moving
Jack
on.
Nicholson.
I'm guessing.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
excited. So
All
let's
right.
go
All
with
you had to
Jurassic,
say, really.
Jurassic World trailer number 2. That's
Jurassic
what we're
World.
doing.
Yep. New Jurassic
I
World
don't care
trailer.
about that.
Wait, you
Not
just
the
don't care
first
about
one.
anything, do you?
Not really, no.
All right. Here. Let's
As
go
far
ahead.
as movies go, no.
Number
All
2.
Let's go ahead and watch this one. Turn off a fan or something. It's loud.
I know. I was like, let's say, like, why the fuck do you still have that on?
Stand down. It's a relationship based on respect. These animals are thinking, I gotta eat. I gotta hunt. You gotta be able to relate to at least one of those things.
Every time we've unveiled a new attraction, attendance has spiked.
That was awesome.
Corporate felt genetic modification would up the wow factor.
They're dinosaurs. Wow enough.
She was designed to be bigger than the T-Rex.
What happened to the sibling?
She ate it. We have an asset out of containment. What is that?
Her tracking implant. She clawed it out.
How would it know to do that?
She remembered where they put it in.
Oh, God.
She's killing for sport.
You got 20,000 people. You got no more boats. You don't have enough guns.
If we do this my way.
We got eyes on target. Light it up!
Something's wrong. They're communicating.
We're talking about an animal here.
A highly intelligent animal.
Oh, oh,
Okay.
oh. Let me start. I want to start this off right now.
Alright, go for it.
Oh, here we go.
It's a long trailer.
I know it's a long trailer. Okay, first of all, as you may know, I love the Jurassic Park trilogy. Okay.
No, we never would have guessed that.
Yep. Okay. I love this trailer. I can't. I'm like, this is the most anticipated movie of the year. Okay.
No.
I love.
No. I'm gonna stop you right there. No.
This is mine.
Star
okay?
Wars is number one.
Star Wars is like it's like 1A and 1B for me. Those two movies. Now, I love how they started with the Raptors, because, you know, people are bitching about how they train the Raptors, and I love how they show, like, oh, like, he's just training them some more. Like, you see more of that.
I don't see it. Why are people mad about that?
I don't know why people are stupid, but I believe it, because...
I mean, think about it. They're animals. It's like trying to teach a dog.
You can train lions to do that, okay?
Yeah.
I was like,
you can train animals. It just happens to be that these are a little bit more wild than other animals.
Yeah, they're Raptors. Right, I can like he said in the trailer, it's a relationship. They're not buddies. They're just that's like a relationship that they have. It's like I give respect, you have respect. It's like that kind of deal, which I totally buy into that. Now they show more of the Dominus Rex, which I love. Every
Is that the new one that they made?
That's the
like genetically
modified. Yes, yeah.
It seems like every Jurassic Park movie, like don't they always like make some new dinosaur and it always gets out of hand or something?
No, the first one is just the T-Rex, like the Raptors and T-Rex. The second movie, The Lost World.
What?
The Lost World had two T-Rexes, and then one of them went to San Diego and caused havoc. The third movie was just a Spinosaurus that was garbage.
Okay.
And like this one, like they could have just done the T-Rex again, which would have probably been boring.
Yeah.
But I understand why they did the genetically modified one, because they're losing money. People are bored of these dinosaurs. Like, oh, screw it, let's make a new one. So, you know, it's the money aspect, like that. And my favorite part
What
was
is it called again?
the Dominus Rex.
I don't like that name.
It used to be DaBlaze, but they changed it. The
I don't
point
like
is,
either
like...
of them.
Well,
Diabolus sounded good, though. It sounded dark.
It just sounds a little cliche, though.
It looks weird. Like from the
yeah,
images,
it looks
really
strange. Like
it's a hybrid.
it's toward the end. It looks like you actually. It's like every shot. It always had like its mouth open. Like.
It's
like. I'm gonna eat you.
I mean, I think this is gonna be more action-packed than the other movies.
See.
I'm okay with, because the other movies used to be more horror-oriented. This looks more action-y, which I'm okay with. It's another direction that they're doing.
It's got red eyes.
Yeah, it does, and it's supposed to grow bigger every couple of.
It's got like spines on its back.
It grows. It keeps growing. It's not done growing, so it keeps growing. You see another shot of Dr. Wu, which is the only original cast member coming back from the original movie, which is pretty cool. He's in the books, but he dies in the books. But I don't know if he dies in this movie, but he's back from the original movie.
I don't know how I feel about some of this CGI.
Well, the CGI
Or like the green screen and the CGI. It seems a little off to me. Especially when they when they show the park and everybody in it. Like, and then in the background you have like, you know, the rest of the surroundings. It just looks really off in those parts, and it just kind of kills it.
I said like I forgot, they were using practical effects for this movie, but I don't think they're going to show you those in the trailers. They're just going to show you the CG shots, because in the first trailer that we got, it was like shitty CGI, but every new trailer that's come out, they fixed it, which I've noticed personally.
Like the dinosaur doesn't look too bad. Like it looks like that looks fine.
I mean, you can't. It's not going to be like Jurassic Park 1, where it's going to be the perfect blend of CGI and mechanical, you know.
Well, that just doesn't happen.
Yeah,
that just doesn't happen nowadays.
Yeah, but they're using practical effects in this movie.
This scene doesn't look too bad. This one, it looks blended pretty well. But then there's like wherever that other one was, it looked a little weird.
Which one? But you know, the movie's not done. They're still not.
Oh yeah, of course. But
I mean, it's
then
not...
there's other scenes that just look a little off.
I'm trying to think what.
I don't know. I'll find it later.
Like how I'm trying to think what else.
I don't know. Some of this, I feel like they're really trying to go like hugely action packed with this movie, and I don't know.
That's what they're trying to do, which I'm okay with because you're like
they're trying to make it feel chaotic, basically.
It is chaotic. It's all the people in the park. The dinosaurs get out and start eating them.
Well, haven't they figured out by the first movie that a park with dinosaurs is a good fucking idea?
Well, I know they're probably gonna say that in this movie because they do acknowledge the events from the first, second, third movies. Because in the movie
I like this scene. I like this scene right here where he's looking at this little device. It was like the tracking device or something.
Oh yeah, he said they ripped.
Yeah, and it knew where it was and it ripped it out, and I was like, that's interesting. Like it knew where it knew where it was, and like it knew what it was. I thought that was
it's
really
real
weird.
Smart what it is. And the main thing I took from this trailer after it was over is like they only showed you just a little bit of the
they showed
T-Rex.
you more than a little bit of stuff.
No. I'm talking about just the T-Rex, okay? They show you a little bit, and
they show like the front of it, like its
just
face.
a little head bobbing up and everything. And the T-Rex is.
You can kind of make it out if you.
Yeah, but it's not like a full-on shot of him. And that's what I like. They're hiding the T-Rex until you get to the movie. You want to see it for the T-Rex because you know the T-Rex is the most badass dinosaur in the movies and the books.
Except in the third one when they killed off the T-Rex by the Spinosaurus.
I don't want to talk about that. That's a whole another thing. That was a juvenile. That was not a full-grown one.
We're talking about it now since Aaron obviously has issues with it.
But the T-Rex in this movie is the same one from the first Jurassic Park. At the very end, he kills all the raptors. That's the same T-Rex from the first movie. They caught it when they were, going back to the island to set up the park, and they caught it, and now it's in its own attraction now. So it's seasoned. It's got all the cuts and everything. They showed us photos, like drawings, and had all the cuts from the raptors from the first movie, which I liked. That was good. That was pretty sick.
We're back.
So.
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm just not a really big. I've never been a dinosaur fan.
What?
I don't know.
But I love dinosaurs because I like as a kid. I love the movies. So, this movie I'm hyped for. It's my most anticipated movie of the year. I'm not gonna see it when it comes out because I'll be in basic training when it comes out, which is
we'll
bullshit,
tell you if it's good.
No, I'm probably gonna see it when I get out. Like
that's the first thing you're gonna do. First thing, I gotta go see Jurassic Park.
I gotta go see. But I'm so excited. Chris Pratt looks awesome in there. Like I can totally buy him training raptors. Say like, you know what? Let's go hunt this down with our raptors and my motorcycle. Like I'm so down for that. Like this movie's gonna be awesome. I can't wait.
I just don't want to get my hopes up because I don't know. The trailer looks iffy to me. It looks like every other big budget movie to me. That would fail to me.
I think it'd be great.
So I don't know.
No, after it doesn't after anything after the third movie, which it is basically. The third movie's garbage anyway, so it's basically gonna go up from there. And it's a new idea. It's a new thing, which I like, and I'm totally excited.
All right.
That's just my
anybody else? Here, we'll wait for Christian.
Anybody else that wasn't as a ultra mega fan as me?
Christian, any opinions on trailer?
On Jurassic World?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, I do love me Jurassic Park, but not as much as Aaron, of course. But I am looking forward to it. I hope it's good. Trailer looked amazing. Not really much I could say, besides it looked good.
I basically covered everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm an ultra mega fan. So.
Aaron is pissy about Jurassic Park 3 and how the Spinosaurus killed the T-Rex.
That was bullshit.
I don't want to discuss this. If you want me to discuss this, I will, but I don't want to.
Alright.
3 was.
I don't know why you consider that bullshit. I don't know.
It is bullshit.
Alright. And we have another trailer.
Your favorite dinosaurs got killed.
This is
off.
a game trailer.
Yeah, this one's a game trailer, so.
Are we doing the Black Ops 3?
Yep.
Oh, which one? The newest one?
Oh, the new one. Forgot about the new one. Do we have to watch both?
I've already seen them.
Do you want to watch the new one or the? What?
You don't have to. Watch the trailers.
Here, we'll watch the new one. I gotta find it. Oh,
It should be on Call of Duty, YouTube.
There it is. I think this is it. Yeah. Okay. All right. Here we go.
What a show of dominance!
Allegations of doping continue.
What has happened to sports? Should the record still count?
Today, we celebrate the first draft of the Human Book of Life.
It's been called the age of wearable technology.
Amazing things happen when we merge technology with our body.
We will set the technological foundation for an enhanced human experience, and we will end disability.
How does that sound?
It sounds good.
In our pursuit of progress, if we undermine the morals that define us, what good is our beloved progress then?
Nation against modified persons unconstitutional.
A historic day in sports as the IBA becomes the first league to allow modified athletes to compete.
There she is, the fastest human in history. After all the debate, all the controversy, victory. Scientists announced they created the first networked brain-to-brain connection. You can now literally share your thoughts with someone else.
Biotech market skyrockets as DNA upgrades and organ replacements become the new luxury.
You look at me and you see only what you want to see. But you know what I see? Everything.
The 2055 retinal implant from Court Optic.
Massive blast at Bionics firm Coalescence Corporation sparks worldwide protest.
We can no longer stand in silence as these scientists play God. This is not about technology. This is about right and wrong.
You think the retinal chips that you buy at the mall are high-tech? Our military is light years ahead of that. The things that we use to heal ourselves, they are using to literally turn humans into weapons.
The notion that the United States sponsors some sort of super soldier program is not just untrue, it's patently absurd. Next question.
Neural control, voluntary limb replacement. This is happening. The only question that remains is how far will we allow it to go?
Alright.
Alright, finally.
I actually just realized that this here at the end, world reveal 426, that's tomorrow.
Oh god, it is. No.
Wait.
Oh yeah. Well,
Tomorrow's the
today's,
26th. Yeah, so that's tomorrow. That
Oh yeah.
world reveal, boys.
Ooh.
Alright, I'm
I
sure
forgot.
I'll definitely be tweeting about that. So wait,
Yeah, I'm
is there gonna
interested
be
to
a
see it.
live
It's gonna be a trailer.
It's gonna be a trailer.
Just a trailer? They're not having a live
prob-
event or anything?
Yeah.
Not yet. Not till May, during the Call of Duty event.
Alright. Alright, so first impressions. I don't like the fact that they're trying to use footage that isn't of the game for a trailer, but I understand the fact that they're trying to set up a storyline to understand what has happened since like the last Black Ops. So I understand what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
Are they trying to set it up since the original Black Ops?
Both because
I think because if you look at I think it goes through the second one, because it starts in what year does it start? It starts
1995 or 7.
So that's
which one are you talking about? Black Ops 1?
Black Ops 1 was in 1960.
1964.
All right,
And then Black Ops 2 was 2025, and then Black Ops 3 is 2065.
Okay, so this one takes place after 1, but then it goes through 2.
Yeah, because 2 already happened.
And then now there's 3. Okay. So, because this one starts in like 2010, is when the trailer starts.
It's basically the evolution of.
Yeah, it's just the evolution of humankind, basically.
Prosthetics, basically.
But
it's talking about machines because they're gonna go into exos and shit again.
Yeah,
so.
and I'm so done with these exosuits.
Well, hold on.
I'm not a fan of this trailer, to be honest. It's for a game. They're trying to set up a storyline, but at the same time, it's like I just want to see gameplay. That's what matters.
That's probably gonna be what it's
in the
tomorrow.
end. Well, I mean, yeah, it will definitely probably be tomorrow.
But this happened every year, Brad. So you gotta understand that this has happened year after year.
Yeah.
Same thing, you know. Get a teaser trailer, get another teaser trailer, then bam, official, and then eventually multiplayer, and then the event.
See,
So it's just
It's the same every year, so it's not. There's not much to expect.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm not very hyped at all for this. I'm not a fan of just Call of Duty anymore. I never really was.
I was gonna say I'm a fan of Call of Duty, since in Call of Duty 2 or whatever.
Advanced Warfare is like, when was that? When did that came out?
Last year.
Yeah, it came out last year. They come out with one every year.
Yeah, it's every year.
I know. It's like just give it a few years.
That's what
I know.
say.
If they would actually take like a couple years to develop a good game.
Well, you gotta remember that each company now takes 3 years to make their games, but it's just like the fact that they're coming out one by one every year. It's really bugging me. It's
it just gets repetitive. It's like,
well, the fact
give
is,
us a fucking break. You're
Yeah.
shoving it down our throats. We're gonna vomit from getting the same damn game just
A lot
with a
of
few
people
new
have.
features.
Oh, looks like I'm in the minority.
If they want to make another one sell like a lot, what they need to do is they need to take a break for a little bit. That's what they need to do. They need to take a break for 2 or 3 years.
I say 4.
I don't know about 4, but I would say probably 3 years. They take a break. They don't make a game for 3 years. But then they have they've spent all this time making a new one with, go back to World War II.
Hi, Psycoder. How you doing?
Can I say something?
What?
I know all you guys hate Call of Duty.
No. Hang on. We don't hate it. The thing is,
I know,
we're not fans.
Well, as personally, I'm a fan of, obviously, I love Call of Duty in general. The Black Ops series of Call of Duty is probably that's my favorite. I think it's the best out of all of the series.
I thought 1 wasn't terrible. The graphics were iffy though.
Well,
I love the maps.
Well,
though.
the
The maps are
doesn't-
good.
Well, the thing is, I personally like Call of Duty, but I think that what Treyarch does with their Call of Duty games, personally, I think is better than what Infinity Ward or Sledgehammer does.
Yeah.
Because what Treyarch did for Black Ops 1 was a new idea, they never done it before. It says, let's do Cold War, right? The second one, the future, the first one that was in the future, said, let's do the future. And now, since Ghost and then Advanced Warfare, they've been copying the the future kind of aspect. Obviously, 3 is going to take place in the future, obviously, because it's 2065. But the main thing in this trailer is about how prosthetics are evolving to feel more like legs. Because I've watched, I think, a TED Talk about how prosthetics are feeling more like legs.
Well, they're also saying people were using them in competitions now, to enhance their stuff. So
yeah.
It even said first superhuman.
I didn't like that. I didn't like how they were
track.
trying to, they focused on the whole sports thing, because then that has nothing to do with war or game or the game at all. It has nothing to do with it.
Well, it makes sense because prosthetics now, even now, are highly advanced. Some of them, they have attached sensors to where your leg was, and they make you feel like your leg's there. Those are real expensive, but the main thing is at the very end, the guy's saying they're doing this on purpose because they're better than real legs. I can totally buy that. because
Yeah, I get
this
that
is in the
one.
future. Who knows what prosthetics are going to be in the future? Like, they could be better than real legs. You don't have to be fatigued in your legs because they're robotic. You don't have to be fatigued in your arms because they're robotic. It makes total sense. So I like this, even though I do like Call of Duty, but I love Treyarch because they make the best COD games. And
I think
and they've been working on this for 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah, but
like,
every company's been working on Call of Duty for several years at a time, and they've just been like repetitive each year.
First one since the 3-year cycle, like this, since they announced it.
That is the reason I personally dislike the series, because it's just repetitive.
Thank you.
But do you like?
There's no new gameplay aspects.
Fast.
Every single game is the same. It's just a rehash of old stuff with a different story.
But
Treyarch has been the trendsetter.
Oh, let's give him jetpacks. So that's
like
so advanced.
I can side with that because like if you think about it, that what was I gonna say? I don't remember. It's the fact that like I don't even know what I was gonna fucking say. I'm done.
I was gonna say like that Treyarch has done what they done with their Call of Duties is way. It's just they've been setting trends if you think about it. Because
what I was gonna say is like you can't really say that they can't keep coming out with something new because like at this point, what else can you really add to make it like really new? Like,
Okay, think about it this way. I actually thought about this one time.
Work on it, huh?
I thought about
Then
this
you can
one
come up
time.
with some good
like,
ideas.
What they could have added, like okay, they would probably have to like take. They probably could not do a 3-year thing if they tried to do this, but like wait a couple years, wait 2 or 3 years, where people don't have a COD game. Which means that people will want to play COD again, maybe, if they have a new idea. So, the new idea could be the story, like, you know how, like, in Mass Effect, you know, you can, like, the storyline kind of changes?
Yeah.
Like, how, you know, Telltale and all that have the different, you know, story, depending on what, you know, what you choose, basically.
Yeah.
Well, what if they had a way of killing off characters that were, like, you know, a part of the story, but let's say you took a really long time to get this one part done, and because you took a really long time, this guy is gonna die because you took too long.
Yeah, but they kind of did that with Black Ops 2. Like they kind of had a story in it. Like
I don't mean like story, but I mean like
I know like a
it
sandbox
depends
type
on
deal.
your actions. You take too long, this guy is gonna die.
Yeah, Black Ops 2 had that.
Did it?
Yeah. So, and that's kind of like why people really like Black Ops 2 as well, like the story wise.
See, I didn't finish the story, so like I played a little bit of it. I didn't really get into it.
Well, like the thing I liked about like how Treyarch does is their stories are they're awesome if you think about it. Like Black Ops 1 was interesting because it was set in the Cold War, and you can believe like that shit would probably take place. And then Black Ops 2, how they did that, where it alternates between the 1970s and the future, like how that setup is. Like that story was pretty good. I like that story. That's why I like their stories, because they're really, really different and really how they tell it. And then with 3, I don't know what they're gonna do with 3 because it's after Black Ops 2, and depending on the ending for the second one, it doesn't really set you up.
Yeah.
So I want to see what they're gonna do. Like I'm excited because I love Treyarch and I love how their games are, but I want to see how their story is. The multiplayer you'll get and the zombies, but I just want to see how their story gets. I love their stories. But
it's just I wish there were new gameplay elements. Just something.
Well, we haven't seen gameplay yet until they show us the gameplay.
I just mean for the past
like,
CODs. The past CODs. They haven't really been.
Well, I mean, like they brought in the exosuits, which was new, but like,
I hated the exosuits.
Yeah, I don't like them either. So
the whole jetpack idea, they kind of just took that from Halo Reach. Well, think about it. They had the Ghost.
Ghost.
They're like the Halo Ghost. Didn't they bring that in?
I thought you meant like Call of Duty.
You know what the Ghost
like,
is in Halo? The little thing you ride on, the vehicle.
Oh yeah. It was taking me a moment.
Well, that's on the multiplayer.
They still stole it though. Like it straight up looks like a ghost.
I never played the story for Advanced Warfare. I only played multiplayer.
It's kind of okay. It's not bad. It's not good.
There was apparently a big problem with like maps that they weren't very well designed for this type of.
And Treyarch makes great maps too. Nuketown.
No.
Nuketown.
I was disappointed with Black Ops 2 maps. I'm not gonna lie. Nuketown was like.
I was really disappointed with the maps.
They were all the same.
I don't know about the same,
Newtown is
but
the only
they just
map that I
They were all the
kind
same,
of
but just
enjoyed
reskinned.
in
If
Black
you look
Ops.
at the design of them all.
I don't know. I just didn't really
was-
enjoy Nuketown as much as I did in the first Black Ops.
I love it. But then you get, you know, the zombies aspect, which they should be doing the zombies, not anyone else, not fucking Sledgehammer.
That was
Stay
dumb.
away from
Like,
zombies.
you can have Shane in it all you want.
I don't like the
sure,
Exo Zombies. Get those out. And also, paying $50 or whatever to have the Exo Zombies is ridiculous. You can fuck off.
You only had to pay 15.
Treyarch
It's only
gave
15.
Oh, it is
zombies
15?
for-
Okay.
They're gonna give
Either
you
way, I
zom-
don't like the whole DLC
zombies-
idea that this
Yeah.
this element should be a part of the game. Like,
well,
I
they
just-
know
I-
because.
I don't like that.
But Treyarch's gonna give you the game for free because it's Treyarch. They say, you know what? We pride ourselves in giving you zombies and multiplayer.
It's all under Activision, so.
Yeah, it's not their choice. They don't have a choice.
They're not gonna pay. They're not gonna let you pay for it.
Activision made you pay for the last one.
Think about it.
They didn't have zombies.
EA owns Maxis. Maxis has 1 million DLCs. Or like pretty much every game Maxis has come out with has like 1 million DLCs. So think about it. So those companies are owned by Activision. You know, the Infinity Ward, Treyarch, all of them. Their parent company is probably Activision. Therefore, Activision basically is corporate. They can do whatever they want.
They're not gonna make you pay for zombies for Treyarch.
Think about it.
No, the point is Activision did it last time for Advanced Warfare, so they could still do it for this one. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
No, I don't think they would.
But think about
Yeah, I
it.
don't
Like,
know. You never know.
They give you Black
Blizzard,
Ops 2
like Blizzard, who is also owned by Activision, you know, they have 1 million DLCs too, and it's like, you know.
But I guarantee you they're
It's
gonna
kinda
come out with
ridiculous
4
now.
DLC packs for the maps.
They always do.
So that's it. But I don't see them making you pay for zombies when they gave it to you for free the first and second in World at War.
Well, then why did they do it for Advanced Warfare?
Because it's Sledgehammer and
That
they're-
doesn't
It's
matter.
Parent company Activision. That's what
Yeah,
matters.
it's all the parent company. The parent company is
They're not-
Activision. It does not matter who the developer is. Activision can do whatever the fuck they want. They are
They're not gonna
corporate.
do it.
You don't listen to Activision, you get fired. Simple as that. Because they can find somebody that will.
So how come they didn't do it for Black Ops 2 then?
Dude, that came out.
Black Ops 2 was before.
Yeah, that came out before.
It's owned by Activision.
They
But
can
it
change
happened
their policy all
before.
they want.
Maybe they said, "Wait a minute, we found a good opportunity to make money."
They're not making you pay for it. I'd be
We
shocked.
don't know yet, so
You don't know yet, but I'm just saying. That's just me.
anyway.
But we'll wait till tomorrow for that. But,
Yeah, we'll wait till tomorrow.
There was some leaked
We'll
stuff
make some,
about this game that came out.
Oh yeah, of course there was. They always get stuff leaked.
I'm excited for this because
I don't know.
in charge.
I honestly, I'm done with COD. I'm not too hyped for it. I mean, I'll still talk about it, but I don't know. If they blow my socks off, maybe.
Blow your socks off? Yeah,
Yep.
sure.
Although, yeah, I know. I highly doubt it, but you never know. So.
It's just been like COD's just been going downhill.
Yeah,
for a long
COD has
time
been
now.
going
It really
downhill.
sucks.
Pretty much
But Treyarch-
anything that
Treyarch-
has the parent company of Activision has just been DLC heavy recently, and I don't know about how this will be.
I just think you're good job.
Well, let's hope so. They're their last hope for me.
Yeah, pretty much. And honestly, if they fail this time,
don't think they
maybe they will finally listen to the community and take a break and make a World War II game again. Maybe.
Either way, if they fail this one, I'm pirating their games from now on. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Tell them straight up.
I'll tell them, like, yo, I'm pirating your games. All of them.
Find out Sunday? Is that what it is? 26th?
Tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's basically tomorrow. But
Alright.
excited.
So, Black Ops. There you go.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit anymore about Call of Duty. I just don't care.
Yeah.
I still care.
We know you do, Aaron.
So, let me go back to YouTube. Alright, so the next one is the new Battlefront trailer.
Oh god, Battlefront.
Also, for those of you who are wondering why I'm so quiet, it's because I'm playing Killing Floor 2 on Suicidal.
It's because he's Skittles and he's always quiet.
I'm the most popular, and I don't say a shit.
That's why he's popular. He doesn't say anything. When he does say something, it's important.
Not
No matter
always.
how stupid it may be.
So here is the new Star Wars Battlefront trailer. Also, keep in mind that this trailer is made. It's the cinematic, but it's all filmed in the engine with the models that are going to be used in the game. So
It's just in-engine. It's in-game engine, people. Don't expect this to be gameplay.
Yeah, it's definitely not gameplay, but because it's a cinematic, but it is.
a lot of
But
people-
you're
a lot of
basically
people are gonna be
with
like-
this, you're getting a look at the graphics, and you're getting a look at just the engine itself, kind of.
I wouldn't say that's what the game's gonna look like for sure, though.
Well, not gameplay wise, but
Because I've seen a lot of in-engine trailers and stuff, and
We'll see the gameplay at E3 probably.
yeah, we will.
yeah. All right, here
I'll
we
wait
go.
till then.
Safety's off! Come on, push up! Stormtroopers incoming!
Y-Wings inbound.
Okay. So, any
Looks like
first
garbage.
impressions?
I'm just kidding.
First impressions.
Does not matter.
Well,
Well, it looks
being
impressive.
like this is, I will say that I will try to like buy this game when it comes out because I do have fond memories of the second Battlefront, and I do think it was a well-designed game. So I do want to give this series like a chance with this game. And from what I've seen, the graphics look pretty well done, and it just looks like the world overall has a lot of atmosphere of like the original like movies and all the iconic like people are there, like the Scout Walker, the AT-AT.
Like what? Like when you say the characters, I don't know if I like how. Where is it? They had the part with Darth Vader. I don't know how I feel about that. Cause Darth.
What do you mean?
In the storyline, Darth Vader's dead.
It doesn't matter.
It's not based on the real. It's just the battle. Like Endor.
But there's a battle based on like.
It doesn't matter about the characters. They're gonna bring back the characters because people love those characters.
Like in Battlefront,
guess.
you see Vader and Endor.
I don't know. I don't know.
It's
I
not,
don't know.
It's technically like the characters in the battle are not canon. The battle itself is.
Yeah. Like they'd show up if and if you had enough points or whatever. It's like the second one,
But one thing I really want to know, like one thing I seriously like about this trailer, is this part right here. It's where the camera just pans down and you can see, like, it's the very beginning when it pans down, like, through the forest. Like, just that right there. And that's all in-game, like, in-engine. And that just looks really, really clean. Like, you see that, and if that's all you ever saw, you would think that was, like, like, that looks real.
I hope EA releases, like, a texture pack for that game as DLC.
Why?
It's a joke.
What I like about this is, like, obviously this is not gameplay, but what they do show you is how, like, when you shoot and the sounds and when you shoot somebody, it's just like the movies where you hit, there's sparks and then there's smoke. Like, they really, like, I remember I watched a video saying that we basically went to LucasArts.
I think I caught a little bit of, like, a gameplay element right here. With the, I don't remember if they ever had this in the movies, but there's, like, this little force field right here.
Oh, no, they never show it in the movies, but I think it's like,
like, is that gonna be a thing? Is that, like, gonna be an actual, like, shield in the...
that's gonna be in there.
And then you can, like, jetpack out of that thing. Like, I think that would be really cool.
Yeah, you can use
that'll be a
jetpacks.
cool element. That'd be interesting.
I just like how they got the sounds and the effects to look basically like the movie.
Yeah.
I mean, they could have overdone.
One of the main things about Star Wars is that its unique sounds are, like, one of the things that it's best known for. So it's like taking those away wouldn't make much sense.
I really like this scene right here. When they show the snow.
Oh, from Hoth?
Yeah. It just looks really nice. Just atmospheric wise,
oh my
it looks like the movies.
God. Sorry, this is unrelated. There's 2 flesh pounds and 2 skrakes.
But, like, this is just, like, what the, like, you know, engine and everything, but once E3 hits, we're gonna see what the gameplay looks like.
I want to know if this is filmed on, like, the actual maps. Or if this is all... I want to know if this is all the actual maps, or if it's, like, if it's just for the cinematic trailer.
Oh, I said those are the DLC maps.
I think there's 8 maps. There's 8, and then they give you Battle Jakku for free. Which is from episode 7. They're gonna give you that. Let's see what else.
I'm gonna pre-order this game, to be honest.
There's.
I gave up on pre-ordering games.
Dude, I'm not gonna pre-order many Battlefield or not many EA games anymore, like at all. But this game, I don't know. It's different to me from what EA usually does.
We'll see.
Oh, ooh.
But see, Christian here got a negative mentality over here.
No, I just have no faith in EA anymore after they pretty much fucked every fan they ever had over.
Wait, what do you mean?
They're a terrible company.
They really
what do
are,
they do?
to be honest. They just release bad, broken games.
And they don't fix them, and
Give
then
an
they
example.
release everything else as
They
DLC.
did release info on this game about they won't use the stupid the browser launcher. Thank God. Like, you know how
you're talking about Origin?
No, the browser launcher for Battlefield.
What's Origin?
Origin's what you use to download the games.
Their version of Steam.
Yeah.
Their shitty version of Steam.
And
what I do know,
like, they're not going to use that. How in Battlefield, like, it sends you into your browser to, like, select a game, change all your, like, stuff. Like, there's no in-game option for that. It's all through a browser, and then you have to launch the game through the browser. It's the dumbest setup I've ever seen. So this is...
Like,
it sounds
since
pretty
they're not,
dumb.
Yeah, since they're not doing that in this one, I'm really happy, so...
The things that I know about this game is there's no prequel battles. Which, I mean, I'm okay with that. I like the prequel battles in Battlefront 2, but it's all original trilogy. The only maximum players you can have is 40, so 20 and 20 on each side.
Yeah, I like that. How it's like, I still like the large battles, but just 64 is a little too big.
Let's see. There's no space battles, which, you know, people are bitchy about that.
I don't see an issue with that, really.
Get hype, boys.
Although I wish there was
Hans
a mode maybe
suicidal.
for it. If they had a mode where it was kind of like a I don't know how to explain it. Like
just space,
you have
like
multiple people inside of a ship, kinda.
Yeah,
and you
Space
can like
Conquest?
man your like different guns or like on the ship.
Yeah,
and,
Space-
like if they had like their own kind of thing, like that could honestly be really interesting to see if they could get that to work.
Because I remember Angry Joe was bitching about how like when he saw this, and then he had a chart of Battlefront 2 and the new one, like all the confirmed stuff, and it's less than what this game is. Like it has less. It doesn't have. There's no campaign, which is
Honestly, I don't feel like people are gonna play this one for the campaign because you're like the movie comes out in a month.
You're there for the multiplayer.
Yeah, you're honestly in this game for the multiplayer. So
Yeah, you want to fight as in the Star Wars battle.
I mean, I understand that people probably want to see a story
This
to
has
it,
stories.
but I think that with not having a story, they can focus more on gameplay elements rather than focusing on a story that in the end could just get thrown behind a wall by Disney,
And like with the no space battles thing, there is still air battles in here, but it's in that just on the Earth's atmosphere. So you will have TIE Fighter versus X-wings flying around, having dogfights and stuff. It just won't be in space. It'll be in above everything.
Yeah.
That's what it's going to be in there. What else? I'm trying to think. What else? There's a hero system, so you can be Boba Fett, you can be Darth Vader, you can be Luke Skywalker, you can be all those guys. It's kind of like the Battlefront 2, where if you have enough points or whatever, you get to beat them. I think they said there's I know they didn't say kill streaks, but that's how you get some of the vehicles in the game.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Kill
I really don't want this to be a kill streak game.
I know they didn't say that, but I think that's how it works. I don't know.
I really hope this is not a kill
I don't know
streak game.
specifically, but I know they said
Like,
that.
what's wrong with... What do you have against kill streaks is my question.
Like, especially the way Call of Duty does it. Like,
well,
basically, think about it. In COD, you get a kill streak. So let's say you get, I don't know, 4 kills or something. I don't know what it is. You get in a helicopter, right? You get in a helicopter, and you get to basically look down at everybody and shoot everybody, and you get to kill way more people. Just because, like, you get this many kills, oh, you got that many kills, let us give you this many more kills. And I don't like that. I think it's bad.
It makes the game feel very unbalanced.
Exactly. It's like, you get
It's
this
just
many,
but-
you're already this good, we're gonna make you even better. Like, what?
Like, for example, if you play Black Ops 2, the swarm thing, you can have like a guy on one team who is really good at the game, but everybody else on his team is really bad. And he could basically get a swarm and still like catch up to the other team filled with skilled players.
I never got a swarm.
I've only gotten it like once.
I never got one.
But I don't know. I'm excited for this game, to be honest.
I'm excited, but if this this is on PC, you can still play this on Steam. And
Is
people
it?
still play this online. Yeah, people still play this online with battles and everything, which
much
is
is it?
amazing. It's like
How much is it?
I think it's like $10 on Steam. I forgot.
I'm gonna look
Like,
it
I
on.
looked at-
I'm gonna look on G2A. It's probably really cheap.
Like people still play multiplayer on PC for this, and it has 64 player battles. I think there's still space battles. There's the prequel battles in here and the original. So
It's
even like
$8 on G2A. So
like
What?
even if this game
the Battlefront 2.
I heard you saying Battlefront.
Steam,
the new one.
Steam
like,
key.
even if this game, like, I'm not gonna say it's gonna bomb or anything, but I'm just saying if it does, like, I'm not being like, I'm not gonna.
If they bomb this game, I will never buy another EA game ever. I don't care if it's another Battlefront. I don't care if it's another Battlefield. I don't care if it's a new SimCity. I don't care if it's a new Sims. I will not buy any game from EA ever.
It's kind of sad that EA has turned into the company. Like, it's my last game from this company.
I think,
like this game right here is really make or break for people.
Yeah.
It is.
This
for
game
me.
will decide if people will buy any more games. So they better not fuck up.
But this is the EA's 10-year agreement with Lucasfilm to make games. This is their first game.
Okay, I don't see. What you're trying
They're
to
gonna
say.
make more Star Wars games after Battle.
Oh, great.
But it's probably gonna be like.
But this is gonna be the one that make or breaks it all. For most people.
Yeah, because people like me have been waiting 10 years for this game because I've been playing Battlefront 2 forever, which is fine because it's one of the greatest games ever made. But, you know, it looks good. It looks like DICE is really...
Yeah,
said,
which
you know
engine
what?
is this on?
I think it's a Frostbite engine they're doing.
Yeah, which one?
Frostbite.
Did they upgrade it to like a new version ever since
No.
Battlefield 4?
I don't know.
No.
But it's I forgot what part of DICE. It's like Sweden. DICE.
One thing I hope they don't do is I hope they don't put a lot of motion blur. They seem to really... DICE really seems to like motion blur. And like the flashy elements, I really don't know.
In every
I really
game.
hope they don't do that.
Man, I really hope they have motion blur plus film grain at the same time.
Oh
That'd be
god.
amazing.
Oh god.
I hate motion blur.
Cancer.
I fucking
so
hate
much.
film grain. Film grain's my least favorite thing in the world.
You can switch between third person and first person in this game. So you can be
Yeah,
like
I
classic
thought that was actually really interesting. So
That-
you can play
like-
the way you want.
Yeah.
Whichever one you prefer. Whereas a lot of
And
games
like
won't
I've never
do that.
played it first. And like I've never seen the guns up close in the movies. Like you don't know what the sights look like or anything. Like you get to see it all detailed,
Yeah.
how to reload it or anything. Like I'm interested in that. And plus, what if I want to play classic Battlefront third person? I'm very excited for this game.
So it'll be interesting, honestly. I really want to see
The reason I hate motion blur is because like I know when I get hit in a video game. I don't need like a visual like your camera shaking all over the place to identify I've been hit. I can tell if I've been hit. My health goes down. That's cue enough.
Or like they could even like I even like how most games do it. How they just show like a little red thing, like like a ring or something. Like they just show like a little red.
Yeah, that's fine. You don't need to shake the camera.
Motion
all around like
blur
a
should only be
fucking
used
asshole.
for like VRs.
VR.
Yeah.
Oh god, that would hurt.
Why
That would
would they-
hurt your eyes.
Why would you
after a
want
while.
that in VR?
Because it'd make more sense in VR than it would just a regular game.
But why?
Because that's what would legitimately happen.
I don't know.
It'd make a VR seem more realistic.
I don't
which is
know.
assuming
Well,
what
wouldn't
people
your
would
eyes
try to
just
go.
do that automatically?
It might, but like I don't know how like you
Because
don't know how
isn't
properties
it mainly
work
on how
with
your
VR.
eyes like pick up like how like the light and whatnot? Like because I don't know. It'll be weird. It'll be
It can't
interesting
be
though.
we have yet to see like the properties of VR and stuff yet.
Alright, so alright. That was Battlefront. Anyway, I'm hype. Aaron's hype. So
Just play Battlefront 2.
I don't have any
on
money.
PC. People still play it on PC, which is anything.
Alright, so next thing. The Warcraft movie has been delayed.
Rip.
I don't know about this.
Alright, so
all you
I think it was the director, he tweeted out that there's good news and bad news about this. Bad news is, of course, that it's being delayed. Good news is that it's in the summer, which means that it's one of those summer blockbuster films. Which means that there's potential for this movie to actually be a good movie.
Let's hope so.
For it to
I mean,
take the spot of a summer release. So, hopefully, this is the big game. The big game, well, the big movie of a game that everybody's been wanting. As we all
What
know,
was like
Resident
the
Evil
last-
didn't do very well.
Resident Evil was terrible.
Max Payne.
I hate movie-based games or
The Mario
game-based
movies, Jesus
Or
Christ.
movie-based game.
Mortal Kombat.
Game-based movies. I hate those. They're not done well. Rarely.
But
They've never done well. Was there a single
just-
good one?
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat was terrible. What the fuck
The
are you
first
talking
one?
about?
Mortal
The first
Kombat
one,
was
not
pretty
the
bad,
Mortal Kombat
I've
was fucking
heard.
terrible.
But it was like a guilty pleasure kind of thing.
What?
But you can say that about any
It's
fucking
not
movie.
critically acclaimed.
You could say
movie.
you secretly like Resident Evil movies. Like,
I do.
Well, yeah. See,
Were they good? No. I doubt they were good.
in general, like most people view like the first Mortal Kombat. I've heard people say.
Okay. Anyway,
If only they made that BioShock movie.
so it's
BioShock,
good,
they were
it's
going
bad, but
They were making
honestly,
it.
if the company behind it sees potential in this movie and wants to move it to a summer release because it's better than what they thought it was gonna be, I'm all hype.
But I just want to know who's gonna see it. Like,
what do you mean?
Like, I know there's a lot of World of Warcraft players that
it goes off the first war.
I know, but like,
which is like
I mean,
the original games.
It could really be like anybody, honestly. Like, it honestly just doesn't matter.
Like, because it's off the first war, it's like they're not gonna focus on all these new elements to the game that, you know, we have now. Of course, like all the storyline now, like they're waiting for that stuff to, you know. But they need to introduce these characters. They need to let you know who they are, and that's what they're trying to do with this movie. So they're trying to introduce these people.
Yeah.
So that's why they're going off like the beginning of what people know as Warcraft, I guess. Not really World of Warcraft because that's later. Like this is like I think right now they're trying to go off of when Warcraft was still the RTS game.
I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna.
I have no idea. I never played World of Warcraft. So.
Yeah, I played Warcraft. I played like half of Warcraft 3, and then I played World of Warcraft for like a month or two. So, I mean, I'm hyped. I'm excited for it. Honestly, this is probably one of my most anticipated movies for next year. So, yeah, this movie, Deadpool, and then if the Tron movie gets announced for next year, I'm hyped.
I mean, like, if you look at the cinematics that, like, what World of Warcraft has done, like, if you watch the cinematics, they're really good. Yeah. So you can only imagine, like, if they put that effort into a movie, how that movie would turn out.
And also, there was also a lot of story behind, like, this movie, like, they had to make so many changes to, like, figure out what they wanted, because it's just, like, they wanted to make the movie people deserved for World of Warcraft, because it's been around so long, you know? And also, Blizzard has a pretty high standard for, like, polish and, you know, making things look nice. Because Heroes of the Storm, when that thing was still in beta, which it's like now released and whatnot, but I think it is. But when it was in, you know, beta, it still looked really polished. Like, still everything looked really nice. And then they had, of course, Hearthstone. Hearthstone looks really nice for a card game, and there's also like World of Warcraft. They've updated, you know, text. They've updated like more polygons and whatnot in the characters and textures, whatnot, whatever.
Ugh.
So,
fuck you, Hans. You suck.
Can you not? So, it'll be interesting. I'm hyped.
I was gonna say, Christian, that BioShock movie that was canceled. Once it got over $150 million in the what was it gonna cost? They canceled it. I'll watch the fuck out of that movie.
Hell yeah, man.
I want someone to take it on. Like, let's.
BioShock has always had a great story though, so that's why I had faith in it.
I want to see it as a horror, like a scary movie kind of, because it was kind of creepy in the first one.
Not about a scary movie. I just want a good,
it'd be creepy, you know, not like horror movie, but creepy.
Yeah, like creepy would be fine.
Yeah, like I want someone to say, I want to do a BioShock movie. I want to do it right. I'd go watch that. I'll watch the hell of that. But that's what I was.
You know what? I'm gonna add in a little topic right here before we get to the next one.
All right.
And Telltale is gonna be making a Marvel game.
Yes.
Wait. What's he?
This is all new for Aaron. He's like, wait, what?
Like, what is this gonna be? Is this gonna be like The Walking Dead where I have to make choices?
Probably.
Well, it's Telltale, so probably,
Thor?
yeah.
Do I say Thor or do I say Black Widow?
That'd be interesting.
I'm saying Black Widow.
So, I don't know. It's 2017, it looks like. I just looked it up.
What's this gonna be about? This is brand new.
I mean, this will be interesting, honestly. Like when I think of like a superhero movie, like this is kind of what I want. Like I don't really like all the video games are like you kind of just run around save people and it's like there's nothing new. This one, you're probably gonna have to make really difficult choices.
Yeah, but I'm
It's gonna
interested,
be-
like, how are they gonna incorporate that into like a Marvel like universe?
Is there gonna be like
choices?
Well, yeah, of course, it's a Telltale game, so you
Yeah, but,
probably
like,
you probably have to
how?
choose there's probably gonna be way more storyline to this one. So
Hopefully.
I don't know.
The way Telltale usually does it is like they usually give a huge story, and they it's kind of like a movie or like a TV show, I guess, because they're a little slower, and you get to see the build up of stuff, and then you have to make this crazy decision, and it'll fuck up everything if you don't, or like if you do something wrong. I don't know. So I don't know. It'll be. I think this has potential. It's better than the Minecraft one. Fuck the Minecraft one.
Yeah, but that hasn't even come out yet, so we can't even like judge it. Like,
I still just don't like. I still just don't like the idea of the Minecraft one. I don't think anyone really likes it.
What would you do if it came out and it was really good?
But it's probably not. It's probably gonna end up like the Back to the Future one.
Oh, that's garbage.
Yeah, the Back to the Future one was bad.
Or like the Jurassic Park game. That was
I
garbage.
never played that one.
Yeah, don't. It's garbage.
Just don't.
Just don't.
Yeah, so
play it.
I don't know. I think this one will be interesting. I think it has a chance.
Yeah, I'm very. That sounds cool. I like Marvel, so.
All right. So, but they got a lot going on at Telltale. They've got quite a few games.
They're just like, screw it, let's make all these games.
Yeah, they got a lot on their plate, man. Like we thought it was crazy last year with like Game of Thrones, Borderlands, and Walking Dead, but like this next year and the year after that, it's like what the fuck?
I know. Now they have the Minecraft one. They have the new Walking Dead season. They have.
But Telltale's been like pretty solid these past few. Wolf Among Us,
Yeah, they got a pretty good
It's pretty
reputation.
fucking solid, man. Like their
Those are,
shit has not really disappointed.
And like all these
They're
stories are like they're like different from each other. They keep coming up with like original ideas. I don't know.
So I like.
Yeah, it's
They're like
pretty
playful
good.
movies.
And I think that right now, like what they're trying to do is they're trying to appeal to like every audience, kinda. How?
But that's
like
kind
in
of impossible.
what was the movie with It was the one that Weed played. It was the fantasy one.
Life is Strange.
No.
That's not Telltale either. Wolf Among Us.
Yeah, Wolf Among Us. He played Wolf Among Us. That one's like I like how that one's kind of fantasy-ish, and then they went to, or they have, of course, The Walking Dead, which is the zombies one.
That one's probably like, in my opinion, that one's the best one.
This past season, I didn't really like it as much as the first one, but it was still okay. The giant cliffhanger at the end, I didn't really enjoy.
Of season 2.
Yeah. Because it's like you bought the season because you wanted it's like a story, but you really didn't get what you thought you were gonna get. They didn't finish it, which they're like they've kind of extended it to where you kind of have to buy the other one to know what happens. And
I'm not really. I mean, like,
I don't know.
It's per se, but it's
not a ton happened, to be honest.
I mean, like everybody died.
But the first.
Spoiler alert.
Dude, the first season of The Walking Dead
came out for like 2
game,
years
I
now.
loved it. I thought it was really good.
I never.
The first season, fucking fantastic. Season 2, like,
Great.
I'd say it was really good. Maybe not on par, but definitely fucking great.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited. All right.
I have faith in Telltale. They haven't disappointed me much yet. Besides, like, back in the Jurassic Park, Back to the Future days. But we don't talk about those days.
Yeah, we don't talk about those.
Me
We talk about pretty much everything from The Walking Dead and up,
Me and Brad know what our games are pretty bad.
The fact.
I like how it's like respective too.
Yeah.
Yeah. We know.
It's like we both know.
We're just waiting for that perfect game for both of our movies.
It's like you guys can argue back and forth about like.
But the
Back
problem
to
with
Future
the
and
problem with
Jurassic
like
Park.
Jurassic Park is the fact that like it's a dinosaur game. There's a lot of dinosaur games. So it's like there's a lot of like it's like what they're on Steam all the time. You always see
Dino
them.
yeah.
Yeah, they're like dinosaur like MMOs, and it's like
Turok.
There's a lot of them, and they're bad.
Turok is good.
Like the remake of Turok that they did like in 2010 or 9.
No, there's like new ones. Like ever since like DayZ and H1Z1 and all that stuff, like they're starting to like expand those to like.
I'm talking about just the game that's been branded as a game.
Dinosaurs.
I have one of them. I forget which one it is.
The Turok?
No, it's like
I remember, like the remade one they did for like 2009 or so. I forgot what it was.
well, I have to figure out which one it's called. What it's called. I have it. Orion Prelude.
Oh, Dino.
I don't know, but I don't know. I think Jurassic Park would be a little bit harder to get out there because there's not too many time travel games recently.
There's a reason why.
I don't know. Like, honestly, right now, if there was ever to be a time travel game, the first thing that people would probably think of would be, like, Doctor Who, to be honest. I'm not a fan of that.
Actually, you know what? Like, I would be totally okay with, like, a Doctor Who, like, Telltale game. That would actually be really interesting to see.
Didn't they talk about that? Like, wasn't that a rumor before?
I'm not sure, but
I'd be down.
I think they could pull it off.
They probably could. If they don't fuck up like they did with the Back to the Future one.
Jurassic Park.
So
I think the reason like Back to the Future like failed as a game was because like the lack of
well, they did. Well, number one, they didn't.
Factors.
They did. Number one, they didn't even get Michael J. Fox. They had to get some other guy. But they had Michael J. Fox in like the last episode of the season, which it was like, what? Like, why couldn't he just play Marty? Or something. I don't remember like exactly what it was, but he voiced some other character. He didn't even voice Marty when. Yeah, I don't know. But they got a lot of the main cast from the movies. But
Was it just basically the movie?
no, it wasn't even close to the movie. That's why people hated it.
Like the story was a different.
Yeah, it was. Let's see. Doc gets stuck in jail, and
That already sounds like garbage.
yeah, Doc gets stuck in jail because there is some place that burned down, and this is supposed to be when
He played Willie.
Hill Valley was in
and
like a
Future
mob
Mode.
kind of days or something, like gangster kind of thing, and so it's basically like the police are like owned by, or like they're always bribed or something by, the. It's dumb. It's bad. It just don't.
It sounds.
Yeah, it's bad. It has nothing to do with the movies. It's something that would never happen, even in the storyline of the movies. So it's just a bad game.
What's the next topic? What we got here?
All right, next topic. KF2 early access review, boys.
Hey, Jonathan.
Okay, this is where I actually do have stuff to say.
Skills.
I've
Let
been
me
keeping
pause my
quiet
game.
this whole
Oh, dude,
time.
Skills is gonna be like the first one to talk, probably. He's just gonna bust out here, just. Alright, boys, this is what it's gonna be. Number one, KF2, fucking great. Gun's amazing.
Okay, well, the first thing I want to say is that this is called early access. It is early access for sure.
Yeah, this is
But-
definitely an early access.
But with that said, don't be discouraged just because it's early access. It is probably one of the most polished games I've ever played. Like, one of the most polished betas I've ever played.
I can actually
And-
agree with that. Like, I haven't played a beta in so long that's been like not as buggy. Like, sure, I've had some crashes and that, but that, like,
I had access to the.
I just haven't had bugs.
I had access to the Heroes of the Storm beta, and it was pretty clean. So I think a lot of companies are starting to have higher standards for themselves when it comes to betas. So, and I think I heard Hearthstone was pretty polished when it was in beta.
Well,
so.
the reason that early access isn't like trusted that much is because a lot of people just on Steam just use it as like a get rich quick
Yeah.
scheme. Like, oh, I'll put out this unfinished piece of shit and then
Yeah,
I'll make
like,
money off of it.
What people don't legitimately think about is, like, if Tripwire was that kind of company, they could legitimately just, like, stop with Killing Floor 2 and leave right now.
Yeah, they're good.
Like, that's a weird thought. Like, that's why people don't trust early access, though, is because, like, anybody can just up and leave the project and be like, fuck it, why not?
But they're a good company, so.
Well, yeah, so I'm not worried about that, but, like, can you imagine if they weren't?
That'd be
like,
weird.
but so I mean, like, they stepped it up from the like the old look, how it was kind of more realistic back in Killing Floor 1, whereas this new one, they didn't go too far to like biosuits or anything except for Hans, I guess. But it's in the future, but it's not crazy future. Everything's a little bit more metallic though.
Supposedly, story-wise, the game takes 1 month after the events of the original Killing Floor.
1 month?
After the transit incident, supposedly.
I don't know, but I don't know about a month. That seems a little too close. But I mean, the game itself looks really well done. All textures look really nice. Sometimes the blood looks a little off though, which I'm just not a fan of some of the blood sometimes. Like you'll see it and it just doesn't look like blood. It just looks like I saw something on the forum. Somebody said it just looks like fruit juice, and it kind of does. But like if you look at it at certain if you look at it at certain angles, it looks like fruit juice. But if you look at it from other angles, it just looks like a really thick pile of blood. So it's definitely depending
oh God, I can't
on.
unsee it now.
It really depends on which way you look at it, but like it looks okay because I understand why it looks like that coming from, you know, like we went over this. Thank God Christian isn't here. He's gonna go off on me again about this, but like I've played around with Unity and whatnot, so I kind of know why it looks like that because they used a certain type of lighting for the texture. So you know, I understand why it's like that, but I don't know. It just looks kind of like strange.
Okay.
Here and there.
We should like break this down into like separate pieces of this impressions thing. So let's first off start with the weapons, how they feel and how they look compared to the first.
Great.
I feel like they cost a little too much.
Well, this isn't about cost. This is just about their design and like how they feel.
Oh,
How they look.
I like the models look a whole lot better than they did in the original. Like the models really got updated. Like they're cleaner. They look more sharp. They definitely look more. I don't know about realistic. The old one still looks pretty realistic.
They look the best when you're in Z time because you see like you can tell like everything's joggling like a weapon should because not all the weapons like all tight. When you shoot, like you know stuff's moving and shit. Like you can see that, which is pretty neat. Like when I saw you guys play, I see that like the gun moving. You see the smoke and everything. That's pretty neat.
That was one thing they were aiming for too. Like if you actually like paid attention to their stuff, they aimed for that kind of stuff. Like you smoke, bullets fly out.
Dev video.
Well, all they really did was they kind of just slowed down the animations, really. Like they just changed the.
But made more detailed, like.
Well, yeah, like the detail is like the big thing they went for in this game.
Like Call of Duty wouldn't be able to do that because.
It's COD. They can't. But who knows? We still haven't seen gameplay of Black Ops 3 yet, so you know.
Yeah. But you know, didn't they say they always shoot the weapons? Like they shoot the weapons before they put them in the game, right? Don't they do that?
Yes.
They do mocap for the weapons.
So yeah, so they know what it looks like and how it shoots and everything. So that's what I like. Even though I never played the game, I understand they put a lot of love towards weapons.
Yeah, one thing that I really like about this game is that it doesn't feel like a COD game. How there's like no knockback on like COD weapons, whereas in like there's
it's inaccurate.
Well, no, you feel like there's an actual kickback to the gun.
Well, yeah, it's a gun.
Yeah, but they don't do that in COD. Like especially the machine guns. The machine guns in COD, they just sit there like straight, and you can like they barely move. Whereas in this game, there's way more like whenever you shoot, it like goes, it goes up.
I have brought this up before, but I'm gonna say it again. The only complaint I have with the weapons, specifically the guns, compared to the first game, some of the guns sound weaker. Like the Scar, for example, it does not sound nearly as powerful as it was in Killing Floor 1.
Yeah, I think I noticed that.
The Scar like sounded like a weapon of death in the first game. Like you knew you were holding like a real killing tool.
Well, it's like
in this one,
they went for realism.
It does a lot of damage, but it like like that huge sound was like one of the big things that let you know.
Well, they went
Yeah,
for
this-
realism. That's why. Like they actually took the real sound. You know that, right?
They shot the
Yeah, but still,
Yeah.
that was one of the things I liked, was that it still had that thing of like, this is super powerful. We're gonna give it a super, like, it may not be realistic, but super cool, like firing sound.
Oh, I mean, there's a lot of guns like that. They sound cool, but they're not really that great.
Yeah. Okay.
But since I main support class, like, you know, like all the shotguns and whatnot, I really like the shotguns. I really like
Shotguns
even
are
like
really
the default shotgun is pretty nice. The M4 shotgun, it feels a little strange whenever you shoot it. It's like there's a really long.
It's got a lot of
reload
and
time.
it, like,
the reload time is
yeah,
really
it's-
long, which
For
I
what?
like the reload time on the M4
the
shotgun.
combat shotgun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it just I don't
Well, I
like
mean, it's like
the
shot-
reload. But
one
the
shot at a
the
time.
AA-12 is
Yeah.
a very powerful shotgun. It's the auto shotgun, so it's got
It's
a
one of my
pretty
favorites.
it's got a pretty big mag in it too, but it needs one. So
Isn't the Retail shotguns pretty far too? Like,
the double barrel. The double barrel shotgun isn't as powerful as it was in the first game.
like I'm telling you, like range wise,
Yeah,
like,
not nearly as powerful.
like you can hit like a Zed pretty like not far away.
You can hit them a decent ways away. You can.
It's not like Call of Duty where you have to be right in their face for it to work,
No,
but you know.
no. Like
Because
it's
You
better if
play
they
ball.
are closer to you, but I mean you can shoot them if they're a decent distance. So
Because I know like
you have,
real life
you have to be really
shotguns-
accurate though. That's the thing.
Because I know in real life you can hit somebody with a shotgun pellet like.
Oh yeah.
Like.
And
If
one,
you
like
even-
one thing that I've never like I don't know if I always like this, but whenever you shoot the gun, it seems that the shotgun bullets kind of stay really straight. They don't really scatter like a normal
Pellets.
shotgun would. The pellets, yeah. They don't
Yeah,
like in a real shotgun like they kind of splatter, whereas in here they kind of stay more straight. They still kind of they spread out a little bit, but they don't really. Like a real shotgun kind of goes at a little bit bigger of a.
Well, if you're talking about like the default shotgun, the reason that they don't spread as much is because of the silencer at the end of it.
Is that a silencer? I thought it was a muzzle brake.
It's a silencer.
You should put a silencer in the shotgun.
All right.
Why would I
spread
put a
us-
silencer on a shotgun?
Or did anyone
Spread.
else have more to say about the weapons, or?
I don't know. Like, there's more to come. So, like
Yeah.
electric weapons, like what
They're
are we
adding
gonna see from
electric
that?
weapons.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a category
Oh
in the
my
game.
God.
You can
I
look
like
it
the
up.
one that shoots blades. What's that called?
The Eviscerator?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's awesome.
Cool. Like that's pretty neat.
You know what I might do
feels-
later? I later when we're done doing this, I actually might go through some KF2 files and see if I can find anything about the new perks and whatnot. If
Oh,
there's
have fun
anything,
with
if there's anything set up inside of the like classes or like
I
the
doubt
code.
Tripwire
I
would
don't
do
know.
that.
There's
I
not
don't. You
even
never
added
know.
in yet,
You
so-
never know. You never know if I don't know if I can access the code, but you know, I think it'd be interesting to check.
You can try all you want. Can't guarantee you'll succeed.
Oh, of course, can't guarantee anything. So, but yeah, so that's
Except death and taxes.
those are guns. I mean, you know, there's no
I mean, like-
taxes
like-
in KF2.
Like just saying, as a
Non-realistic.
person who hasn't played like Killing Floor a lot, like Christian, you know, and everything, like just as an outsider looking at this game, it looks really cool because I know like it just looks cool. Like I'm like I would buy it. Like I'm definitely gonna buy it when it comes out on my PC whenever I get it, and I'm gonna play the hell out of it because it looks great.
Yeah,
Something
so
different.
that's guns.
A new IP.
What about the Zeds?
It's not really new. IP.
Oh, the Zeds. Well, we should talk about each Zed individually and how they've
Yep.
been improved from the first
Yep,
game.
yep, yep.
And we should just talk about, like, every Zed. We should not leave, like, one out. We
It's-
should just talk about them in depth.
It's really
'cause-
funny that you're saying this
I
because
can
like,
bring
I'm
up
in
the
the
art
Zed
book.
section of the art book. I'm on the art book.
I'm gonna bring it up. Hold up. Let me go find the art book. Because I have the digital deluxe edition. Because I'm special. Not really. I bought it. So.
I got it for free from an art contest.
I got it for free for not doing anything.
I bought it for $40. You guys are
For
screwed.
doing Killing Floor 2 videos since day one. That's why I got mine.
Alright, let me see if I can do this. Okay, so... Alright, we're not gonna look at the script just yet.
Well, we should talk about that, like,
Alright, we're gonna
a little
start
later.
with the... cyst.
Quad. Cyst. Oh yeah, cyst.
Cyst,
Quad.
okay. The cyst, it kind of acts like the clot in the first game. Kind of like cannon fodder, not really that strong.
Yeah, just kind of that, you know, just kind of that one that they can really have a lot of that make it look chaotic, kind of.
Yeah, and in higher difficulties, they do sprint.
Oh, yeah,
but
yeah.
still, they're very weak.
Yeah.
So, they all sprint,
but I mean,
so.
I like the new textures. They look a lot better than they did in the first one. The first one, it looks like they tried to make it look way too scary for what it really did. Whereas in this game, it doesn't really look as scary as they tried in the first one. Because honestly, this isn't like this character isn't as bad as the other ones. And if you notice, they try to make each one look more badass as like the harder they get. So
Well,
this one's
each
not
set
really
has
that.
its own-
So this one's not really
Yeah.
that hard. So they don't make it look as crazy as the other ones.
Yeah, well, each Zed has their own unique personality because of their like movement style. So it
Oh
really
yeah, there's
like
that too.
yeah. So the clot itself, like the actual clot, it acts like nothing like its predecessor. I mean, yeah, it grabs you like the Cyst and Slasher can do, but it definitely is much more aggressive and not like the typical cannon fodder in the first game. Like, sprints more, just all those things.
So Christian, anything?
What? No, I agree.
You're just kind of chilling. You're not really doing anything. So, all right.
The Slasher.
Then we have the clots next.
Well, we just did the clot.
We just did the cyst.
He was just talking about the clot.
But either way, they're basically the same kind of idea. So, pretty much everything except for the last
Cyst,
one
and
is for this one
Slasher
too.
all
So.
kind of like
they're
all the same
they're
set,
basically
just
the
a
same.
different variation.
Yeah. All right. So the Slasher. The Slasher.
He's definitely more crazy and aggressive than
He's more
the Clot or
aggressive. He gets
Cyst.
in your face a whole lot more. And
he just acts. You can see from his movement, he just acts crazy.
Yeah. He's more chaotic. He tries to add a bit of chaos to the game.
Well, fun fact, I don't know if you know this, Brad, but those Cyst Slasher were part of a clot. They were just clot animations that they just made their own Zeds. Because originally, like, these weren't supposed to be in the game. They were just supposed to be animations of the clot. Like, certain ones would have this, like, like, ability and speed and stuff like that. But they were like, fuck it, let's make them into Zeds. So that's how those two came about. So they're all supposed to be, like, kind of treated as one because it's basically just... It's a clot. Just with a different animation.
Yeah, and the animations of the Zeds were like made before like their designs were made, or at least for the clot.
Yeah, they actually do. Like, if I'm flipping back and forth between them. Like, honestly, it just looks like they made the fingers longer. They just like took the shoulders, they took the face, and they just kind of like buffed it outwards to make it like kind of put like spikes on it. It looks like that's pretty much what they did. Like, all the rest of it looks exactly the same.
Okay.
Yeah,
next, we should do the Gore Fest.
The crawlers
Going in
next.
order of the art
No,
book.
we're doing wave 1 Zeds first, aren't we?
I'm just going through the art book.
Okay, fine. Crawler then.
So
the way they're
crawler.
listed in order of like danger levels on the site.
These things are goddamn annoying.
I don't find them as annoying as I did in the first
Oh
one.
yeah,
I won't lie.
in Killing Floor 1 they were way more annoying, but in this one it seems like they're pretty easy to kill. I mean, they're not as bad as they were in the first game. They seem a little bit more calm.
I don't know. It seems they
Later-
don't attack as much as like
Yeah.
if you were a berserker, you would have to like attack as they're jumping to hit them.
Yeah.
Like if you want to hit him in midair. Well, these ones like they wait for quite a while.
Later in early access,